Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is a really fun thrift haul. I stopped at a Goodwill, and at just one store, I ended up getting 52 items for just about $300 in less than 4 hours. And while I can sometimes find that quantity of stuff in that amount of time for that price point, it was just one of those days where I felt like I was actually leaving a lot behind. Now, I will say, something just made noise. I will say that some of the stuff is higher end brands, like stuff that I just get really excited to see the labels. And some of it is just more seasonal appropriate for the upcoming spring summer season. So it's not all going to be high end, but there are just like a fun assortment of things. So I also have a few things that I'm actually going to exchange next time I go back to Goodwill because there were some flaws. So at the very end, I will show you those just so you can kind of see what are some flaws that if the tag is still on, I don't really want to deal with, and then I just rather exchange for another item. And I also don't have these in any particular order. I photographed everything, listed everything, and I just want to share with you everything fun. There are a few sold items, so I'll be sure to tell you if the item had sold and what it sold for. So let's just jump into this. I hope you're having a good day. It is gonna be a little bit longer. I'm gonna try and move a little bit quicker so it's not too long, but it is a lot of items. So go grab your coffee, breakfast, whatever, and let's just jump right in. If you aren't subscribed and you like reseller content, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And if you like this thrift haul, the long thrift hauls, hit the thumbs up. It means a lot. All right, so where do I start? I didn't bring my bags this day and I felt really bad, but I almost feel like it was a good thing because then it was like I wasn't preparing to find all this stuff and then I did. I don't know. Sometimes I get in my head that it matters, but all right, I'm just gonna start with anything. This is an Anthropologie item, and while Anthropologie doesn't always do very well for me, I got this because of size, style. Yeah, I just liked it. And it's also kind of seasonal appropriate. It's kind of a good spring item. So this is a button front hooded jacket with kind of this houndstooth print. This is by Blvd, and it's a size large. I don't know if I already said that. And it's got 3/4 length sleeves. I feel like this is just a really good little spring overcoat to put over a dress, maybe go to Easter, a spring brunch. I don't know, what are we doing these days? But I really like just the neutral aspect. You could pop it over something that's a little more colorful or stay muted. Either way, the comps on this aren't extraordinarily high. There are a few that have sold and a few listed, but with this, I think I'm probably aiming, because the size, the style, all of that, I'm probably aiming for 30, maybe 35. I think probably 30 though, but still a really cute item. I should say I spent $300 on 52 items. I am exchanging some of them. When you remove some of those items, it brings the cost of goods per item closer to about $5 because I am exchanging a few higher dollar priced items. So anyways, all right, this is a distressed sweatshirt by Wild Fox. And I actually did a little stain treatment on this. I think I got it out. It looks like a greyhound, but then it's got the spots like a Dalmatian. And the Dalmatian is slender, but that kind of looks like a greyhound. So I'm not really sure. I did search for greyhound distressed Wild Fox sweater and I couldn't find this exact print. It does have lots of distressing all over it. This is not the only Wild Fox item that I have found that has lots of distressing. It's just kind of the style, but it is a size medium. It's adorable. And with this one, I'm expecting maybe 25 to 30. Yeah, I couldn't find the exact one, but I do think it's adorable. So, all right, this is a cabbie sweater, and I don't pick up a lot of cabbie. I used to, and then I realized I just wasn't getting, the sales just weren't happening for me. But I saw this and I thought it was absolutely adorable. The size is medium large, but I honestly think this could fit 1X, 2X. I mean, it's almost like a one size fits most type of item. I love the fringe. The stock photos are adorable. When I was looking up comps, I did find the style name and everything, but it's just kind of a nice spring item. You could also wear this on a kind of a chilly summer, like beach night or something, but it has the on the sleeve, just one button on each side. And that's why I feel like it could fit a variety of sizes. But yeah, it's in good condition. There are quite a few of these listed. So I might only get 30 for this. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more just because I think it's so boho and fun and colorful, but I still really liked it. So, all right, I got a couple Madewell items. Here are a pair of high-rise denim shorts. I am definitely in summer mode, spring summer mode, as far as picking up shorts and tanks and all of that stuff. So this is a size 28. I love the button fly, and they're kind of just a distressed or raw hem cut off. So with these, I'll probably, because they're high rise and they are this kind of washed black color that's kind of trendy, I'm hoping to get about 25 for these. This is a pair of Madewell jeans. I feel like I saw Lori Tata pick up or sell. Maybe this was in like a what sold of hers, something very similar, but another high-rise item, button fly. These are the Cali Demi boot. So they are a ankle length or a crop length. I think the reason why it stood out was because she was saying that she wasn't sure if this was damaged or if it was supposed to be like this, that there's just distressing at the ankle area. And that's how some of the stock photos are of this specific type. Now they do have different colors and some aren't distressed at the bottom, but some are. So, and it's just kind of a little bit of a trendier look. I can't remember what she got for them, but I'm expecting about 30, maybe 35 for these. So yeah. This one was kind of interesting. The comps aren't great, but I couldn't find this exact item. And by great, I mean, Scotch and Soda is a pretty expensive brand. Their denim, at least the comps I saw, were not, the comps weren't great. So a lot of them were maybe 20, 25. However, this has the split raw hem, and then it also has this stripe, which I couldn't find anything exactly like it. I think that's just really edgy and fun and just kind of a subtle statement. These are a size 27 and another ankle length. Now these are a lower rise, so not as desirable, but not everyone likes high rise. So yeah, I just really liked the stripe and the split raw hem. All right, I feel like I'm out of breath already. This is Helmet Lang. Sometimes the labels are spelled out with Lang, sometimes it just says Helmet. This is a sweater, nice neutral knit with the kind of rounded V-neck. This also has kind of an unusual hem, so I don't know which way is best to show, but the front is the longer side and the back is the shorter side. Almost flipped from a lot of, like where it's a little bit longer in the back. This is opposite. But Helmet Lang has a lot of kind of edgy stuff like that, kind of avant-garde at times. So I kind of get that vibe from this, but just a nice basic knit sweater. I'm hoping to get about 35 for this. All right, this is a desirable brand, but I have learned their jeans pants don't really do as well. This is the Great. This is a just pair of skinny jeans. And these are kind of a lower rise. These are pretty tiny. It's size 24, but it is kind of a nice medium wash. There's nothing too unusual about them. I'm expecting about 25 to 30, depending on how long they sit. So we'll see. I do have another pair of the Great, I think it's a maroon colored denim. They have one washer, but I've had them listed for a while, like maybe 6 months. And I priced those a little, I think I priced those at 34 because there was a little bit of a like subtle flaw. These, good condition, but still low rise and kind of basic. So yeah, we'll see. All right, I got 2 pairs of Everlane washed black denim. 2 different sizes. So I kind of thought they were the same person, but 2 different styles, 2 different sizes. So I don't know, maybe siblings. Everlane size 25. This is the high rise straight. So high rise, and then it's kind of more of a slim, but I'm just going off of what the tag says, and it's an ankle length. So both of these, I think I started them at 44 or 49, and I'm expecting probably right around that 30, 35 mark. This is a size 27, and these are the Boyfriend, but same color, kind of that washed black, and just kind of a straight, more relaxed fit, still high rise. and still kind of a desirable style. So A-okay by me. I was just gonna like, oh, there's something else in that bag. A pair of Madewell shorts. These aren't gonna get too much, but they were not priced very high and they were on 50% off. And again, summer. So these are just an elastic waist, pull on, comfy pair of shorts. They're not really athletic, but they kind of feel like athleisure. I'm probably only gonna get 18 to 20 for these. These are not a high desirable area or item, but they weren't too expensive. And I'm looking for summer. All right. Actually, I should have started with the best item of the day as far as the highest value. Hi, dog. She wants to know what's going on. She also wants to play, of course. So this is Eskandar. And I have found it, but it was damaged. I probably should have picked it up, even damaged. But comps are a little all over the place. If you saw my last video, which was on how I price items for eBay and Poshmark, this was in there, me talking about how I was pricing this. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that video. But this has kind of a square print or subtle, not print, but it's kind of stitched in. It's got the V-neck, and this is a one size fits most. This is a silk cashmere blend. It doesn't have the material tag, but that's what a lot of the items very similar to this are. And yeah, this probably retailed for a couple $1,000s. I started this at $6.99. It's been listed for a day or two, and so far no activity, but with some of these higher dollar items, I'm not expecting it to sell overnight. And I did try to price somewhat competitively. Again, you can go see that video. I think it's one of the first items in that, but really excited to finally try and sell this brand. It's kind of a bucket list brand for me. So, and this is definitely the most expensive item I picked up. I mean, as far as expensive in resale value, I only probably paid $5 or $6 for it. So we'll see. All right, this item sold. These next two items have sold. I think like 4 or 5 items have already sold out of this, which is great. This is Raquel Allegra, very hard to read. I have sold this brand a couple of times. This sold for $25, which I could have gotten more because of the print, but it is pretty kind of worn. Now, the very first Raquel Allegra item I sold had the material tag. It said on the material tag that if there were holes or imperfections, that just adds to the charm of the unique aspect of the item. I haven't seen that on material tags for the last couple items I picked up, and it's not on this one, but I feel like that's the vibe. This just has, I kind of feel like this is an evil eye, but I'm not sure what those rings are. Anyways, this is going up to Santa Cruz, California tomorrow. I need to get this shipped out. It does have pilling. I don't know if you're going to see. I did lint roll, and I did not sweater shave because it's kind of all over. It had a lot of lint rolling that needed to happen. I don't know. It felt a little worn, but it's still wearable. It doesn't have any holes, so hopefully they like it. I think I priced it $39. I was expecting more, about $30, but when I got that offer super quick, yeah, I decided to take it. This one's probably gonna be hard to show the imperfection. The comps on this in good condition, probably only 25 to 30. However, Everlane is a nice, easy to search item. It's kind of got a loyal following. And so I picked it up thinking it was in good condition. It does have some discoloration. This is Everlane. This is the Renew Fleece. So it's just a quarter zip. It's a boxy fit. It does have pockets, and then there is a way to cinch the waist if you wanted. I had to like pull little like matted stuff off of this. It wasn't in the best condition. I don't know if it's gonna show, but there's basically on one of these sides, there's kind of a subtle line, and it's kind of a discoloration, almost like sun hit it. I don't know if you can see it. I can't really see it in the viewfinder, but it's there. It was under the lights, and it was hard to capture in the photo, but I decided to just list this for $14.99, about half of what I think I could have gotten in good condition. And I got an offer within a day for $10 plus shipping on eBay, and I just decided, done. I will get my money back, move on. It's a quick flip, and yeah, so it happens, but at least it's sold. All right, I've sold this exact item once before. I think the other one had a small flaw. This one doesn't seem to have any issues, but this is the Free People CP shades. I don't think I've been saying sizes of everything, but if you want to know, it's all listed before this video goes up. The collab by Free People CP Shades has a lot of items that go for a decent amount, like 50 plus. This, I'm expecting probably 35, 40, but it's just a very, very soft button front shirt. Like very, very cozy. And I think this was a medium. I think the size tag. Anyways, so I'm expecting about that 35, 40. All right, this is a summer item and I picked it up off of Style. In fact, the same day I was sourcing for this stuff, I sold 2 Urban Outfitters items, which I was just telling myself right before, like a couple days before, that I should stop picking up Urban Outfitters because it's just not selling for me. And then I sold these 2 items, not for high dollar, but $20, $25, somewhere between those two. And they do have some trendy, cute stuff. And so I decided to pick this up because it kind of fits with my summer, spring sourcing. It's a size large and it's adorable. It's kind of a cute little spring summer dress. Off the shoulder, pastel. It's adorable. Pockets, yeah. Now, because this is kind of a brand that caters more to teens, young adults, some of their stuff I have found runs a bit small. So even though it's a size large, I would say it's probably in women's, probably closer to that medium, but yeah. All right. This one kind of surprised me on comps. It is new with tags. It's Stitch Fix and it's a size large. It's the Paper Moon, which I don't pick up really. I'll pick up Stitch Fix if it's new with tags or if it's a really, really great style. But because this is a size large, it's a maxi dress and lots of stretch, comfortable, a really cute print on the bottom. But some of the maxi dress new with tags, not this exact one, but very similar, we're selling $30, $35 on eBay and Poshmark, at least when I looked up comps. So anyways, I was kind of surprised by that. This was on sale. That's the only reason I picked it up. I would probably only pay for a lot of Stitch Fix items, you know, $3 to $5. But with new tags, I was definitely happy about that. So, all right, we are getting into, I guess it's just it's a hodgepodge mix. This is a tank top. Again, this was on sale. Tank tops also don't run they aren't very expensive at my thrift stores in general. So this is a blue tank. You can see the asymmetrical kind of ruffle accent. This is Anthropologie, the Dolan Left Coast collection, and it's a size large. So I thought that was a great little basic. I'll probably only get about 18 to 20 for that, but it's adorable. This one had pretty decent comps, and this is part of the H&M family. So this is And Other Stories. I believe H&M, so H&M has COS, And Other Stories, and I want to say they've got like 4 or 5 other brands. If you just search on their About Us section on H&M, you can read up on kind of their different brands within their parent company. But this is new with tags. The retail price, it doesn't have US, but euros, 85, pounds, 69. And honestly, I didn't look up the conversion right now because it's always changing. But I want to say in dollars, this was probably close to 100. So it's a button front silk shirt. It's blue, navy blue, red, pink, purple. That's what I'm picking up. But a really fun little print. I did get a couple items that I felt like would be good for 4th of July. I feel like if you've got to wear like something for work and you wanted a little bit of fun, this is kind of cute. It almost looks like fireworks to me. So floral fireworks, I don't know. Anyways, I actually listed this at about 50 and I'm expecting about 35 to 40. So yeah. I put this one back and then I picked it up again because I just really like the style. I like the color and I like the open back. This is We the Free. I do not like to spend too much on Free People or We the Free unless it's just some incredible rare item. But this one I knew would photograph well on the mannequin. So it's just a turtleneck. It's textured, which I like. And then on the back, it's just got this split back. So I did put this on the size 6 mannequin and it fits, but it would be a little bit more oversized if it was being worn by a size extra small person. And I'm actually expecting some of the comparable items sold 25 to 30. So I'm hoping for about 30 because I feel like it's a nice spring color and item. And yeah, like you could put it with shorts at night at the beach. I'm just ready to go to the beach. All right, this one I put up on my Instagram because I was pricing it and I was just like, comps are all over the place. This is a romper by Madewell and my Instagram is just COMMONTAGS. Easy. So if you aren't following me, I like to sometimes put, how would you price this? Because I like to see how other people think about things. And then that's kind of what inspired to do the pricing video. But on the listing, you can see it on the mannequin, so it would be easier to show. But this is a wrap romper. So it's got this tie and you wrap it around a couple times and then you tie it on the side. A little hard to show, but size 8, it's adorable. It's a little short set. But the comps or the listing prices were between 20 to 120. And then the solds were, 30 to 60 for most of them. And I was just all over the place on pricing. So I decided to price this. I looked up the size 8 in this exact style. And there were 3 listed on Poshmark. And it was 69 and 80 and 80 or something like that. So I decided to list mine at 49. I'm only expecting about 35 to 40 for this, but I still think it's absolutely adorable. It looks great on the mannequin. It's very much like fitted at the waist, or because you're wrapping it around the waist, it's just very feminine looking. So I really liked that. We'll see if rompers are doing well this year. It's always hit or miss for me, but that's okay. All right, another pair of shorts. These are Free People high rise. Another pair of the washed black color and a size 30, which I think is a pretty good size. So very small inseam, like a 1.5, 2 inches inseam, and gonna be great for summer. With that one, I'm probably expecting 25 because of the high rise and the style. All right, here's a couple summer items that aren't super high dollar, but this is absolutely adorable. This is J. Jill, size medium, 100% linen. And it's just got this very subtle embroidery on this dress. And on the back, it has buttons halfway down, which I think is absolutely adorable. I did find a couple that sold similar to this, and I think one exactly like this. I'm expecting probably about 25. And it's just kind of a short length. But you can see just the design. Is that a little spot? No, it's a shadow. Anyways, about 25 for this, maybe 30. I think it's about 25 is what I'll get. And when I say what I will get, that is not after fees or after cost of goods. Obviously, I remove those when I'm doing my numbers, but just the sale price. All right, this already sold for full price. This is a Lululemon tank. It kind of has a space dye look. Nothing super exciting. On the back, however, it's a racer back. And then if you can see all the way down is this stripe that has just kind of a sheer component. So this sold for, I believe, $24 in 2 minutes. So that's cool. I'm gonna put that in my sold pile. All right, Spiritual Gangster. I don't pick it up all the time, but I have noticed I've done decent with some of their graphics, and I figured someone would like this one. You are my sun, my moon, and all my stars. I think that's what it says. Anyways, just kind of a long sleeve tee. It's got, how do I show this? It's got thumb holes, so kind of nice athleisure and just lightweight. So even though it's long sleeve, I feel like it's a good spring fall item. And with this one, I'm actually expecting about 30 because of the graphic, but we'll see. All right, I have two Okay, this one I'm still working on. It's the only one not listed, but it will be listed before this video goes up. I found 3 Ted Baker items. And Ted Baker, it's got to be the right items for me to pick them up. One of the items I'm exchanging because there were some flaws. It was also marked up. It was 50% off. I did have a 15% coupon. So I think the flawed item, which I'll show at the end of the video, ended up coming up about $12. And if it was in good condition, I would have been able to get about $100. But I'm going to exchange it for something else and not deal with flaws. You'll see that in a second. The 2 dresses, however, this one I thought was perfect Easter. It's a nice floral. It's got bows on the sleeves, nice V-neck. And then on the back, it has this exposed, I want to say it's a rose gold zipper. This is a size 0. And the strangest thing with this one, I've already made up a story in my head of what happened, but I was going to photograph it and I thought, well, maybe I could try and squeeze it on the mannequin. And then I'm thinking, no, but this is just a really tiny dress. So I had unzipped it and then I thought, oh, I've got it unzipped. I'll take a picture of the label picture while I'm at it. And I don't know, yeah. So when I had it unzipped on the hanger, I noticed this like weird thing in here on the lining. What happened? What is that? I think someone stepped through it with like some heels. Have you ever done that? I had put dresses on while wearing heels, so I'm assuming I'm not the only one. But this looks like they stepped in it with a heel, it caught the lining, and it just ripped it. Now, you can't see that while wearing. I mean, it's a pretty thick fabric. It's almost like a scuba fabric on the outside. So would I have picked it up if I knew of that flaw? I don't think so. I don't like selling flawed items. I will if it's from a store that I can't exchange or I've already cut off the tags. Like I had already cut off the tags. So what I do with Goodwill items is I bring them home. I do one more inspection in decent lighting. And that's how I have the items that are still tagged that I'm going to exchange because I noticed some flaws that I didn't notice in the store. This one, because I typically only look at the outside, I don't know. I don't think it matters on the appearance. It's just, I have to note it and I feel like it does bring down the value because someone will know it's flawed on the inside. But with this one, I'm expecting still maybe about 50 with that. Kind of hit or miss comps on the floral Ted Baker, but because we're going into spring, summer, I still think this is just a really great dress. So, and I honestly thought it was like new without tags because it just felt so great, but it's not. Or someone wore it once and snagged it and then decided to get rid of it. All right, this is the other Ted Baker. This one has been worn more than once and you'll see why, but I think it's savable. And I can do the possible repair with the tag still on. All right, so this is a really great classic cap sleeve, full zipper up the front. It's got the peplum waist, which I absolutely love. This is just such a classic career piece. It's another sheath dress, so it's very flattering. This was marked $16.99, but yellow was 25% off, and then I had a coupon for 15% off. So it basically brought it down to $10, $11. I can't do the math, but the underarms have some deodorant marks. I do have something, I'll try to link it below if I can remember. I did a whole video of how to get deodorant. It was during like the beginning of COVID when I was doing daily videos, and it was like how to get deodorant marks out. And it's just this like, it's not an eraser. It's just this little sponge type thing that you rub on it and it pretty much gets rid of most deodorant marks. And it was like $3 on Amazon or something. Anyways, I'll try and remember to link it below. But it also has this pilling, you can see. So I'm going to have to depill, de-deodorant, that's not a word. But if I can get it to decent condition, I absolutely love this style. So, and this one is a size 2, so probably the same person. I don't know what they're doing with their items, but kind of a hot mess. So anyways, if this is listed, it means I think I got it to decent condition. If it's not, it means I exchanged it because I couldn't. So we'll see on that one. But I've got to still work on this. All right. This one, I asked someone on Instagram, or I posted on my Instagram story if someone knew what the actual brand was of this. I've seen the labels. The RN number was 66170. And so Urban Outfitters or Anthropologie. I was pretty sure it was Anthropologie, but there's no indication of like a name. So I asked, and someone had sent me a message back saying, which thank you if you're watching. I think her name was Marissa, but she said it was C.Kerr, Keer, was the brand, which I think is pretty unusual. But I picked this up because it's casual, but I feel like you could also really have a fun night out because it's got all this little gold sequins. And I just thought it was kind of boho with all this crochet on the top. I thought it was adorable. It is an extra small, but I feel like it's a little oversized. So I think it could totally work for a small. But anyways, with this, I'll probably only get about 18 to 20. Again, it wasn't very expensive. It was on sale, and I like summer stuff at the moment. Whoops. This one just sold about 30 minutes before I sat down to do this video. And this sold for $20. It's Intimately Free by Free People. It is a grayish tan color. I don't know what it's picking up in the camera, but it's kind of an unusual color. This is a size large, which is a great size. Again, I did not pay much for this, maybe only a couple dollars, but it's just a nice little tank with a little rose accent right there. So this sold for 20 in a day, and I'm okay with it. So that's going out tomorrow as well. All right. Ooh, where are we at? Let's go. Oh gosh. Okay. This is a Free People sweater cardigan, and it's just kind of an oatmeal color. Nothing too exciting. It does have the ribbed kind of look, which is subtle, but it's just a great little boho basic. This is a size small, and the only flaw with this is it doesn't have the metal Free People tag. It has obviously this is the right tag for Free People, and I believe it had it has the material tag. Doug, I know you want to go outside. Can I finish? I'm almost done. Thank you. We have a lot of conversations like this. So it was snowing this morning. I know, boo. And just like an hour ago, it started snowing again. And so it hasn't been the best day to be outside, but she doesn't really understand that. So this is a cotton nylon wool blend. And I just thought it was a great basic. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's not really waterfall. It's just kind of a little oversized. So anyways, I'm expecting about 25 to 30 for that one. All right. I don't pick up much Torrid anymore for two reasons. Unless it's $1 or $2, I don't get a huge return for it, but also I've had stuff sit for quite some time. So I do think they have some cute stuff. This I picked up because it's appropriate for spring, summer. I liked that it had kind of this flap. I don't know if that's what you call it. And then the back had a little bit of strappy accents. This is a 1X, and it just looked really cute on the mannequin. So absolutely. Again, I'll probably only get about $20 for this, but I thought it was great for the season. All right, if this were one size bigger. I love shift dresses. I love short sleeve shift dresses. And when there's buttons or some other accent, I'm even more in love, and the color. So Cloth and Stone, size medium. It's got a front pocket, and then up the back, it has, does it button, or is it just accents? I think it's just accents. Yeah, you can't unbutton it. It's just, anyways, buttons all the way up the back. It's a little bit longer in the back than the front to kind of keep the bum covered. But these actually had some decent comps. This is a linen blend, and I'm expecting about 25 to 30 for this, which is awesome because Cloth and Stone I don't always pick up, but that one I definitely liked. One of my favorite items. My second most valuable item is coming up in a second. So, all right. This is a Madewell. I know some people look at the Madewell tag and it will say if it's like spring 2020 or spring, summer 2016 or something like that. I don't really pay attention to a lot of that. If I find something cute and it's a good price, I like it. This, however, does say SU20, which means summer of 20. So it's actually not even a year old, which is great. And it's also, I think, new with tags. So it's a paper bag style pant. You can see the little tie. Just a nice little ankle length, striped, high-waisted pair of pants. It's a size 4, but the little extra button in the bag is still attached. And I can't imagine anyone wearing it with this because that would get really annoying. So it's adorable. There are quite a few of these listed. I may be expecting about 30. So we'll see. All right, I'll go to the go to this item. So Faithful, the brand, I've found a couple times. I haven't had the best of luck with. I think I sold one flawed item. Oh, I thought I just cut off the tag. This is new with tags. That's why I'm like, but this, man, if I had gotten this listed right before St. Patty's Day, this is a, not midi. Well, I guess it would be a midi jumpsuit. So it's strappy. It's got the smocking, right? Where it's stretchy on the back. And the pants have a little bit of ruffle at the bottom and it's kind of like a cropped length. So I did find the name of it because it's on here, which is awesome. The price isn't on here, but I believe this retailed for close to a couple $100. And it also has the tag of the store that they bought it at, like the boutique, which was Largo Drive. Yeah. So anyways, comps on this range, new with tags. There were a couple that had sold. I want to say it was like between 80 and 120. So I think I started this at 124. Some are listed at like 150 to 175. Anyways, I decided to list this at 124. I'm hoping for somewhere between 80 and 100, depending on how long it sits. But it's polka dot, it's green, it's adorable, it's kind of flirty and feminine, and the stock photos are adorable. And the size is a size medium or US 6. So yeah. All right. This is Free People overall skirt. Overall skirt. I don't know what I think I called this overalls because it has the overalls, but it's not shorts or pants. So yeah, but thinner straps, kind of a chambray material, lightweight and light color, kind of denim, and pockets on the back. So I couldn't find any exactly like this. I could find a couple that were similar. This is a size 8, and I'm hoping for about 25 to 30 for this. All right, I wasn't sure about this one. Reformation, I don't have the best of luck with, unless it's like super amazing boho, but this was on sale, so I decided to give it a chance. Reformation, this is a black, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of subtle striped. It is linen. It's just a button front shirt. So it doesn't seem too exciting, which is why I was like, I'm not sure. But because it's a linen material, which is great for spring, summer, because it does have the subtle striped accent, and I feel like someone could really dress this up or down. We'll see. Comps, I'm actually expecting maybe about 30, maybe 35 for this. I was kind of surprised that the comps look decent, but I haven't had the best of luck with this brand, so we'll see. All right, I have sold quite a few Beta brand pants, and they usually go pretty quickly, within like a week or two, not for a huge dollar. I think I started these at 39, so I'm expecting right about 30. But these are just the classic kind of straight leg, yoga, career pant, stretchy. Yeah, seems to be in good condition. Oftentimes when I find these, they're really stretched out at the waistband. but they always kind of look a little bit wider at the waistband. Anyways, these look like they're in pretty good shape. So like no pilling or anything like that. So yeah, about 30. Fun prints. This one is Bowden. I don't know why I just said that really weird. Bowden, size 6, US 6, UK 10. And it's just an adorable little polka dot blouse. It's kind of it almost looks like a little bit of a gray color, but it's kind of a cream with the black little, I don't know. It's adorable. I feel like I would have worn this exact top to some of my career jobs. I feel like you can wear it casual or career and it will just have a little fun pop. So with this one, I'm expecting about 25. Star print. Again, I think I've said this before. I'm not sure if stars are in, but this is another good 4th of July item because it's red, white, and blue, or cream, red, and blue. Anyways, it's a little wrap blouse with the ruffles. A little hard to see because it kind of blends in, but it does tie at the waist and it looked adorable on the mannequin. So with this, I'm expecting about 25 as well. So this one sold in a day and this sold for $50. So I think between the items that have sold, the Intimately Free top, the Lululemon top, the Everlane Flawed Fleece, and the Raquel Allegra, and then this, I think I probably made half my money back on the $300 haul, which in a couple days, that's not terrible. So this is a brand that is in probably my top 10 favorite brands ever to pick up. I have a lot of good luck with this. This is the bow shirt. So it's just kind of a long sleeve button front shirt. And this just has kind of some subtle texture. It's kind of a baby blue. I couldn't find one exactly like it with the color and the texture. So I think I started this at 74. I got an offer within a day of 50. I said, absolutely, let's get you off. So this is going out tomorrow as well. This one I picked up off of Style, but then it's obviously been in a TV show and people were marking this up quite a bit for Meadow Rue, which is an Anthropologie brand. I picked it up because it was 50% off. It was adorable. It's a tank top. It's summer. But you can see up here, it's got this really adorable crochet, this red, black kind of boho print, and kind of the high neck. So yeah, I'm actually expecting about 25. I think, did I start this at 34 or 39? But I was going off of comps and it looked like this is a desirable item. So somewhere between 25 and 30. Whoops, that has not sold. I don't know why I'm going over there. The dog is awkwardly staring at me. This is Blvd, which I know some people think this is kind of a nothing brand, but this is actually sold at some higher end department stores, higher end boutiques, and the comps, I've had some decent luck with it. My battery's dying, or slowly. This is just a really great summer tank. It's obviously the stripes screams summer, nautical. It's also got this fringe at the bottom. I like the higher neckline, and it's got the little keyhole button on the back. So I found some almost exactly like this that had sold for right about 25. So that's what I'm expecting, which is not bad for spending a couple dollars. And yeah, it's just a tank. So all right, this is an adorable little dress. It's a little off the shoulder. It's got a really fun, colorful print. Kind of looks a little 70s, 60s, 70s. This is Hale Bob, size small. There is no material tag on this, but a lot of their stuff is silk. I feel like this is like more of, I don't know. It could be silk or a silk blend. But it's a little mini dress. It's adorable. It looked great on the mannequin. And I'm expecting about 30, 35, probably about 30, maybe 35. We'll see. All right. This is a brand I've sold a couple times and it's Philanthropy. philanthropy. And they kind of have some edgy stuff. This is a sweatshirt. It's got the distressing on different areas, and then it's got the lace up on both sides, which I thought was really adorable. And I feel like this is a really great spring item. Pair this with some shorts. It's adorable. The dog is not entertained. The comps actually look pretty decent for this. This brand has some decent comps. So I'm actually expecting about 30 to 35. I think I started at 44. All right, I think we're almost to the damaged items. All right, this one I think is probably the only one I shouldn't have picked up. But it was 50% off. I had the extra 15% coupon. You get those at Goodwill's in Los Angeles if you donate. And these days they'll actually just email it to you, which just really comes in handy. So it's just a nice little perk, especially if you're not there on a dollar day. But this is an older tag for Maeve Anthropologie. I got it because it's 100% linen. It's a size 10. And I really like this color blue, this kind of cobalt or royal blue. And it's just a really comfy, casual summer dress that I feel like is easy to wear. Now, I did put this on the size 6 mannequin. It fits great on the size 6, and it's a size 10, which means it runs small. So I just noted it. So I paid a few dollars for it. I just thought it was like such a great color. It also, does it have pockets? No, it's just got the side zipper. Yeah, sometimes you're just like grabbing, and you get home. And I could have maybe exchanged it, but I had already cut the tags off before I thought about that. So anyways, I'm sure it'll still sell. I think it's adorable, but maybe only for about 20, 25. So I'll still make a profit, just nothing huge. All right, we're now on the items that I am exchanging because they are flawed. And while I don't mind selling flawed items, if I have to, I prefer not to, because sometimes people don't read. You know, we can put as much information as we want in listings, and if they don't read the listing, yeah, they might be unhappy, and that's not my goal. So this is Reformation. It has a tag that is a little hard to read. This is a silk blouse, and it's got the ruffle on the front, and then the arms are absolutely adorable. This was not on sale except for the 15% coupon, so it was $6.99. Size medium. This has a hole in it. A pretty significant hole, you can see right there. So that's going back. All right, this one is, I believe, a Los Angeles brand where they upcycle stuff. And I've sold it a couple times. It's first of a kind. And I really like their stuff. I really like upcycled stuff when I don't have to do it. They're really adorable. Army green vest. By the way, by the time this video goes up, all of this stuff will already have been taken back to Goodwill. I know sometimes people say, oh, I'll totally still buy that. I just gotta go sourcing and gotta take this stuff back. But it's adorable. The problem is it is missing this bottom button. And although that's not a deal breaker, because the tag is still attached. This was $7.99 with the 15% off. So, and I don't think I really should have picked up, honestly, because I probably would have only gotten about 25 to 30 for it, but I thought it was cute. This one I was really bummed about, but then I also don't like taking pictures of overalls, so then I wasn't bummed. This is Wild Fox. I did find the style of these pair of overalls, but I really like this part. And then they are distressed, a slim leg, and ankle length. I don't know what this person did. So I went to go button it up, and there's 2 buttons, but then it's missing this button on this side. Yes, you can buy buttons. If I can exchange it, especially because they wouldn't match the buttons, like they do have so it's just not my thing. But this one is actually missing the 2 top buttons. So 1 bottom button on the other side, 2 top buttons on this side. This one actually did have a tag from Wasteland, which I'm not sure where Wasteland is. I know it's in San Francisco because I used to shop there, and I believe there's one in LA. And maybe it's just San Francisco. I don't know, but it's a reselling store. So you can go take in your stuff, consignment store. So they priced it at 38. I think I probably could have gotten about 50 for this because of the season. But yeah, I'm just not going to deal with it. I did pay up for this. This was not on sale either, which also means, so I could just take this money and buy more stuff. And, yeah. All right. This was the most expensive item I bought. I do not mind when thrift stores mark things up. In fact, all of them do that I go to, and it's not crazy. Usually I know that if it doesn't sell at that price, it'll be down on a sale and then I'll get it for a better deal. This was marked at $24.99, but it is Ted Baker and it is an adorable item. I got this 50% off with the extra 15% off, but the comps for this, so this is the Ted Baker, this is the working title, which is kind of one of their career lines. Love the lining. How fun is that? Like if you were in an office and you took off your jacket and the lining just, I don't know. This is one of my favorite all-time colors. It's a shade of green, but just a hint of blue. It's single button front. There are just a couple stains on here. I'm not going to do the work. I'm not going to dry clean. I would rather just return it or exchange it and get some other items. So yeah. This one has a couple snags. I kind of was tempted to keep it, but I'm trying to get stuff out of my closet, not bring stuff in unless it's the most incredible thing ever. This is an Anthropologie, a Kimmy and Kin, the most fun blouse. Absolutely love this. It's a size medium, but it's a little oversized. This one had some snags and I thought about just listing as is, but to be honest, I wouldn't, I'd probably get 25 at best. If I had the flaws, I might be able to get, 15 to 18. And this was on sale, because of the color, the tag, but yeah, I don't want to deal with it. So this one is actually not flawed, but the comps aren't great. To be honest, I was just biased because it's green. It's a size large. I actually thought like, oh, you can keep it. No, Courtney, you do not need things. And the return on this would have only been about $20 if I had sold it. This is Prana. I don't know why I said that, kind of funky. Size large, love the color. This was on sale, but still $5 into $20. Now that I'm saying that, like, should I just list it? No, I'm just gonna exchange it because I just shouldn't have gotten it. I was shopping for myself, which I should, I don't need anything. So this is the only kind of designer item besides the Ted Baker stuff. This is Burberry. There is a stain on it. So it's Burberry Brit, which is kind of a lower end line. Now the reason I did get it was because it does have the infamous or the famous plaid that people love to kind of show off. This was not marked up or anything. I don't know if you're gonna see, there is kind of I know it's black, but there is a stain. I think I can see it in the viewfinder. And to try and do stain treatment, I would have to cut off the tag. And if I couldn't get it out, then I would be stuck with it. So, and it is a size large, but I would probably only be able to get, 30, because the plaid's showing, 30, 35 at best. But yeah, I just don't think I can get that spot out. It looks like a grease spot, to be honest. All right, the last item. This is why I honestly love sourcing at Goodwill in Southern California, because I can exchange items and it just makes me feel more comfortable buying stuff. I don't know any other thrift stores. You guys can let me know if you're Southern California based that do allow exchanges, but it's just helpful because this is probably going to be close to $50 that I'm going to be able to spend on my next trip. And yeah, so, and getting things under light helps. This is Gypsy 05. This is a size medium. To be honest, I don't remember what's wrong with this. Was it a spot? A stain? A tear? I'm not sure. There's something wrong with this. I put it on the mannequin. It's silk. I absolutely love this kind of dip dye look. And, but there was something wrong with it. I feel like it was significant, but I'm pretty sure maybe just looking at it, maybe it was just a stain. So anyways, this was not on sale. It was $8.99. And so, yeah, I'm going to take this stuff back. I'm going to go sourcing again. I have everything else listed. It was just a fun thrift day, half day. And I just wish more of my thrift days were like that, where I was just excited about a lot of the stuff I was picking up. So anyways, if you like this long thrift haul, hit the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you're doing well. Bye guys.